Let's talk about this housing crisis in Australia. We've got about a 1% vacancy rate, which means that in a 52-week year, we've got half a week vacancy. That means these properties are very, very full. You can see it and feel it out there. There's people lining up, there's massive queues. Rents are increasing significantly. Now, with all of that happening, interest rates are going up or have gone up again, which means that we're likely to see rents increase. And that's just because it's becoming very, very hard for people to service their debt, forcing them to delay buying property, putting more pressure on the rental system. Now, all of this is coming at a pretty hard time because the country is growing. We've got about 700,000 migrants coming into the country over the next 2 financial years. And let's have a look at what the government is doing to fix this supply issue. Currently, it looks pretty bad. In New South Wales in particular, New South Wales would need to build 75% more homes than currently forecast over the next 5 years. You can see here, we're currently expected to deliver about 36,000 homes over the next each year for the next 5 years, when we need to be doing 62,800 homes. So that's a massive shortfall. Why this is happening is because the development application process to get permits is just taking too long. Currently, it blew out. It used to be 83 days for you to go and get a DA approved. Now it's taking about 105 days. Now, when you add on top of that, that was financial year, now it's gone up to 116 days, excuse me. So when you add on top of that, that's just the approval process. You've then got to build the thing. It takes years and years and years for the property to come out. So from end to end, by the time they bought the site, done the DA, and then built it, it can take up to 3 years for you to go and actually have this property delivered. So there's this backlog of building pressure happening in the city. The government is very aware of this, and what they've said here, Jim Chalmers has basically said to all the states and territories, they've budgeted about $500 million to boost the amount of supply into the system. They want to build 1 million new homes, and that's due to start in mid-2024. So that's still a little while away. He said to all the territories, you need to increase the amount of supply by speeding up the rezoning process and then also speeding up the approvals process. And there's talks about them even just removing local councils out of this process just to get properties into the market. So what does this mean for you? If you are in the market, you really should be looking to buy an investment. If you want to buy your own home, fantastic, but get in there, get some real estate under your belt. The lack of supply and the huge demand, I can see property prices increasing.